Hi, can you hear me? Wait, you guys hear me? Oh, fuck. Alright, here we go. Yay, the chat works now. Okay. Hello, what's up? Hello. Hello, how you guys doing? How you guys? It's been a while, I might say, since I do this. So yeah, how you guys doing? How you feeling? Um, good morning, good night, good evening, good um, I don't know. Yeah, I'm back. Wait, I can hear myself. Wait. Hello? Yeah. So, good morning, good evening, good night. How you guys feeling? There's a stream chat box now. Nice. Yeah, I've been working on that actually. The reason why you see like a few messages just now on the chat box is because I was testing it. It didn't work before, but apparently you need to like start your stream first and then it's gonna work. So yeah, I'm happy that it works now. I was stressing out because I thought it's not gonna work. So yeah, hello, welcome. If you guys new here, this is my second channel where I used to stream. Ohaya konnichiwa, hello, konnichiwa. Why my eyes like that? Wait. Okay. Okay. So, how you guys doing? Anything new? Anything new? What did you guys do when I'm gone? I was gone for like wait, yeah, I was gone for like a few months, I think. A few months. I've been gone for like a few months. You know, doing college stuff. Why my mouse not working? Wait. Yeah, it works now. Alright. So the stream is, I didn't really plan this to be like a long stream. Because yeah, I just want to talk a bit of update here and there. Because I've been gone for like 3 months. Because technically 3 months because you know, college stuff. So yeah, I've gone for like I've been doing like a lot of preparation for this. You guys can see this is like a new room. This new room that I make last night. I made this last night actually. I was having insomnia, so I don't know what to do, so I just make like a SpongeBob themed room. Yeah, how you guys like it? It was fun. It was funny. It looks cool. Yeah. Yeah, a bit of update of what I've been doing. Doing great. I just beat Classic Doom 1 and I have to vacuum my whole rent place. Nice. Good. I hope you have a great time vacuuming your whole place. Takes like half a minute for my comment to just appear there. Really? Yeah, it's typical, you know, stream chat, I think. Yes, it's pretty common to have delay on the chat. So yeah. So yeah, the stream is a bit of an update of what I've been doing for the last 3 months. So if you guys new here, if you guys don't know it yet, but I just I've been going to college for the last 4 years. 3 years, yeah. For the last 3 years, I've been going to college, And finally, I can say that I finished my college. So yeah, I got a lot of free time now. Now that I don't have anything else to do, I don't have any stuff, any assignments, anything. So yeah, I can do like, I can make videos all the time. I can stream all the time, which is what a bit of announcement I'm gonna do after this near the end. So yeah, got rid of uni, yay! Let's go. Yeah, I've been going to college for the last 3 years, and then I finally finish it. I'm having my degree. I'm gonna get my degree, and yeah, pretty cool. I think going to college is a pretty fun experience. You know, if you like going to college for, you know, education stuff, I think I learned a lot during college. I basically learned the things that I already know. I don't know if that's just my problem or like everyone else universal experience, you know, because yeah, I just learned thing that I already know. Like they teach me how to like edit videos. I think it's because my course also, the course that I take, that, you know, have things to do with what I've been doing for the last 10 years, which is making videos. So yeah, I think that's kind of the reason why. But yeah, I go to college not because I want to learn. I just want to make new friends. Yeah, I just my first target of going to college is just to have fun, you know, just enjoy it and don't take things too seriously, I think. Yeah, and that's what I do. I just do shit. I don't. I think I'm doing pretty well. Maybe mainly because my course is the course that I take is the things that I usually know, that I already know. So it doesn't really bother me much when I don't understand things. So yeah, I just enjoy stuff, you know. Learning things that you know in advance is like it's just like yeah. But yeah, some people might call that just wasting time, because, you know, going to college to learn things that you already know is just like, it's just a waste of time. But for me, I think like it's very fun, you know. You know, the first thing what I do when I go to college, the first thing that comes into my mind is like, I want to see like which lecturer actually knows this stuff, you know. Like I've been making videos for the like 10 years, and then I want to see like how much does these lecturers actually know what they are talking, you know. Like these people, like they claim themselves to be like a industrial people, you know, like people that already have experience in the industry and everything. So I just want to test them. I just want to see how much they know this stuff. Like I'm judging them heavily, you know. And apparently I'm sorry to say this, but the things that they know is just the things that you can actually learn on your textbooks. It's not things that you learn from experience, you know. So yeah, they just teach you how to like. I remember like the first class of my video production course, video production class. I actually learned how to edit videos, and the lecturer did teach us how to cut stuff, you know, like the basic things you want to do when you make videos is you cut stuff, cut the clips and everything. So yeah, I was actually acting to not like know stuff. Like I go to him like, sir, how do I do this? And he was like, oh yeah, just do this, you use this. And he teach me like the most hardest way to cut a video. Like he teach me like the more complex way how to do it, instead of just using shortcuts and everything, which is pretty funny. So I just like judging him heavily on that kind of thing, you know. There's two things could happen: you know more, and you just, bruh, I knew it all. But yeah, I basically just experienced the later stuff, you know. I just learned shit that I already know. So yeah, it's pretty fun, you know, when you can judge the lecturers heavily based on things like, you know, like they know and everything. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun experience, I think. I didn't. I think I have the most fun. The last 3 years has been the most fun I have in my whole life. Like, I had the most fun for the last 3 years. You know, having like close friends that, you know, having like the same mindset and everything, going through the same thing. It's really fun, you know. Like, you go out and then you just have like a genuine stuff that you can do, like a very very fun time, really really good time with your friend. It's pretty cool, especially because like I'm not really a social kid growing up, you know. I don't have a lot of friends. I don't really like, you know, go out a lot. I just stays in my house for the most of the time. So yeah, having like a friend that, you know, have like the same thing that you did, and then you know, you bond on that, you know, like you like this, and then like, yeah, I like this, and then they just like the same thing, you know. Like one of my friend, one of my housemate is actually a huge car guy, so I also love cars so much. Like I love learning about cars and everything, but he like a proper car guy, and he modified cars and stuff. So yeah, having the kind of friend that, you know, have the same interests as you is pretty fun, especially if you're like roommates and everything. So yeah, I'd say like the last 3 years in college has been like the most fun I had in my entire life. Just going out, like I started pick up new hobbies too. I started pick up like new hobbies and everything, like just stuff that I can do that I never do before I go to college. And then after I go to college, like I started to have a new hobby. Like I started go-karting out of nowhere. Like, yeah, just because you have friends like have the same interest, like he like cars, I like cars, so yeah, I just, you know, take him to like go-kart try, and then, you know, want to try, and then yeah, I just started to pick up new hobbies and everything. It's pretty cool having like a very enjoyable hobbies, you know. Yeah, that's, I think, yeah, that's, I go to college, I think 90% of my time in my college is just me having fun. It just, the rest of it is pretty stressful. Especially with like a lot of, you know, a lot of assignments and stuff and stressful shit. But apart from that, it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. A really fun experience. You get a lot of connection. You connect with a lot of people from different background. And yeah, it's pretty fun if you think about it. And I also like, I go to places that I never been before, just because, you know, having like a new friend that came from different background, they bring me to like places that I never been before. Like I went to my first anime con for the first time ever with them. So like they love anime and I love anime, so, you know, like, oh, you love anime, let's go to like anime convention. I was like, really? And it is my first time, and I need to go, like, yeah, it's gonna be really cool. Yeah, uni would sounds better without assignments. Yeah, I mean, you can't go to uni if you don't have assignment, you know. But yeah, apart from the assignment stuff, but I think the assignment is not really stressful also. But I think it's just because the course that I take doesn't really. First is because I already know stuff before I join uni, and then also the course that I take doesn't really amplify too much on like on paper stuff, on paperwork. The first, I think, only the first and second semester that everything is like about paperwork. You have to do like writings and stuff. But after that, it's just practical, you know. You're just doing things. You do videos and everything. Like I do like a short films with in my course. Like we have to do like a short films and everything. which is pretty fun. It's stressful, but it's pretty fun. Like, and we have like a huge screening, like they do like a cinema type shit, like they which is pretty fun. What course do you take, bro? I take media and communication. I think it's like a communication, but it's more focused on like media stuff, like technological stuff. You learn a lot, like I think I learned a bit of programming also, which is just basic programming, just HTML and stuff, not like a very advanced things, but yeah, you do learn shits like that, which is I think I learned almost like anything that have to do with media. You learn edit videos, you learn how to edit pictures, you do like a graphic design and everything, which is pretty cool. Some people might say that my course is like the unemployment trap course, but I don't really care much because yeah, I just have fun. I just want to have fun. The reason why I go to college is just to have fun, just to meet new people, and then really fun. It's a really fun experience. I still fun a lot. Disregarding like, if you minus the assignments and everything, like those stressful days, I think like 90% of my time in uni is pretty fun. It's like a fun time, just me having a lot of fun with my friend. Take a shot every time I say fun. But yeah, that's just a bit of experience of what I do for the last 3 years, now that I free from all that stuff. Actually, I'm not free yet, actually, because I still have internship to do. I'm starting my internship this Monday. Yeah, I'm starting my internship this Monday with a company, but yeah, it's not very. I don't think that it's gonna be that hard. It's just internship. You just do stuff that they ask you to do. So technically, I'm not done yet, but like 90% of my studies is finished. So yeah, still, if anything goes well, I think I'm gonna based on the schedule, I'm gonna graduate on November, I think. Yeah, around November, which is pretty soon, I think. Yeah, it's already July, so I'm gonna graduate on November. Interesting course, bro. I'm taking business study. Also, you're Malaysian? Yeah, I'm Malaysian. Hello, Mister. Hello, Mister. Hello, Mr. Tiger. It's a long time no see. So yeah, that's a bit of my experience that I go through. Also, Liebert, where do you take your studies? If you can say it. If you don't want to say it, it's okay. I think it's called doxing, but yeah, I just want to know, which uni do you go? I'm not gonna say which university that I go because it's gonna be doxing, but if you want to say it, it's okay. If you don't want to say it, it's okay. It's okay too. Yeah, there's a bit of experience of things. Also a bit of update. I think for the last when I first started college, the thing that the college that when I first got like my offer letter for my university, the thing that I scared the most is whether I can keep doing YouTube while going to university. I was worried about that because you see a lot of YouTubers, they whenever they go to college, they're gonna drop out because they say like it's they don't have time for it, and then they can't focus on YouTube and everything. So I was pretty scared, to be honest, when I got my letters, because I was because I think like if YouTube, if university stuff gonna be too much for me, and then I can't, if I can't focus on, you know, doing YouTube and everything. But apparently everything goes well. I think I've been really consistent for the last 3 years in uploads and everything, so I don't think that didn't really bother my, you know, schedule and everything, if I say so. Like, yeah, I've been pretty consistent, I think, apart from like a few a few missed uploads here and there. But yeah, I think I managed to balance it out pretty well. Like, that is like my first worries when I first started, is like whether I can do like whether I can do YouTube and doing uni at the same time. So that scares me a lot. But yeah, everything goes well in the end, which is pretty cool. Usually when, you know, when YouTubers they blow up and then they go to university, they're gonna drop out. I don't know why, but I think it's also because of the course that I take, because you know, you don't have a lot of, you know, stuff to think about other than, you know, making videos and everything, because my course is already about making videos and making contents and everything. So yeah, it doesn't go too far from the thing that I've been doing, so it doesn't really, you know, every time I edit videos for my assignment, I can still like edit my videos at the same time. So yeah, I think that's kind of helps a bit, because I was that thing that I was scared the most, you know, because I'm afraid that I need to like quit YouTube just to like, you know, focus on my studies and everything. But yeah, that's cool, that's nice. Wait. Also, I think like also the thing that I think like really helps me during that, you know, being like still doing YouTube, and then I'm a Malaysian and dah dapat business studies diploma untuk Mara. Oh nice. Untuk for like is it okay? Nice, congratulations. I think business studies is pretty cool too. Like I think my course is basically a part of business, if I remember correctly, because we are in the same faculty as the business course. So yeah, I think there's like a few elements of business in my course also. But yeah, congratulations. Yeah. Also, wait, I have like a also I have like a few things. Wait, I can show. So I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to show you guys. Wait, what's it gone? I could find a picture, but I think like when we do like the screening and everything, the lecturer actually like he go through the project file that you use to edit your videos, because he doesn't want like you use AI and everything, because AI has been, you know, rampant at that time. It's pretty new at that time, so most of the lecturers isn't really fond of that at that time, and now they're like, you know, they're fucking licking it. But back then they actually like go through your project file. I don't know if I can find a picture of it, but yeah, they actually go through your project file, on the videos that you edit, to make sure that everything you did, you can explain it, like stuff that you do, which is pretty funny. Because yeah, most of the students, they use just like a few layers of edit, like if you have like if you make like a edit before you, if you you know if you edit a lot of videos before, you can see how much the guy knows how to edit videos based on how many layers he has on his like composition and everything. So yeah, he opened up mine and that's like, I don't know, that's like 17 layers of clips. And then every student, it's not like they didn't use a lot of clips, but they are a lot more how do I say, structured, I think. But because I've been doing this for like a while now, that I don't really have like an actual principle in editing videos, mine would just looks like a mess from the outside. Based on they go through like the timeline and everything looks like a mess, and then he opened up mine and he was just like, what the fuck is this? Yeah, I have like I don't know if I have like a picture of my timeline on the short films that I did in my uni. So effects by hand. No, like not like effects. It's just like the amount of clips that you use. Like if you edit videos before, like that if you want to make like a very, especially if you make like short films and everything, you have to use a lot of layer. You use like at least 10 layers of clips. Like I think I make like animation also using an actual like a basic editing software, but I use it to make animation. I use like 20 layers of clips on the animation alone. And then my short film, I use like 17, I think around 17 layers of clips laid on top of each other. Yeah, everyone else is just use like at least I think the most complex one I saw like use like, I don't know, like 5 layers of clips, which is it's not bad, but I think they just do it a lot. They just more streamlined in terms of that. I just put everything. I just put everything in there. Yeah, pretty fun. So that's a few things. Also in terms of, I think in terms of YouTube, I think I've been pretty back on the consistency thing that I talked about earlier. I think I've been doing pretty consistent, considering that I think this is also because of the nature of my content. And your pretty editing skills, Dixie. Yeah. I think like when I think it's also because of the nature of my content. I think the fact that I make like remixes really helps me staying consistent, going to college and then still doing YouTube at the same time. Because I don't have to show my face and everything. I actually get it when when YouTubers say that they don't have time to do it, like they have no time to edit videos and everything, because they have to show their face and everything. They have to record and everything. The reason why I didn't do any streams when I'm in college is because my room is, first of all, my room is pretty messy. The room that I'm staying in is pretty messy, like the typical boys house. They have a lot of shit going on. So the second one is because it's a lot of noise. Like I have in my house, there's like 8 around six of my friends live in the same house. So yeah, it's going to get pretty loud. Also, I don't want to, I don't want to look stupid just doing live stream in the living room. So yeah, I decided not to stream at all. But I think I get it when when YouTubers say that they actually drop out uni to focus on YouTube because their content is a lot more, how to say, a lot more demanding. While mine is just, I can like make a song on Tuesday and then upload it on Wednesday. So I didn't go through a lot of process into making things happen. The thing that I actually that struggle the most is, I think, on my production stuff. Like when I make music, I usually takes around like a few hours to finish like one song, and and that's if like a very simple song. Like usually, if you guys actually notice it, but I do upload a lot of like nightcore remixes and everything on my channel. That is because nightcore remixes is a lot simpler to remix. Like if you make like a nightcore remix before, you're gonna know what I'm saying. If you remix like a very typical nightcore song, it is a lot simpler than like remixing like Hatsune Miku songs. Also, the reason why I think you guys can see it whenever like I have, you guys can be able to tell whenever I have like I'm doing it last minute versus like I'm doing it in advance. Like I do shit like a few days before, or like I finish it like a few hours before, based on like this kind of song that I remix. Like if you saw like me uploading like a nightcore remix, just you can know like I finish it maybe like a few hours before I upload it, because it actually like took a lot less time to make those kind of song, and then it's easier to be consistent when you make this kind of song, because yeah, it's simple. You don't have to worry a lot of stuff. Like if you remix like a Hatsune Miku song, you have to worry about the vocal not fitting in, and you have to think about the key change and everything. So yeah, there's a lot of shit to think about. So you can tell that actually when I make like there's a shit ton of nightcore remixes on my channel, and that's because I was too lazy to like remix an actual like a challenging song, the song that actually really complex to upload. If no free time, then do nightcore song. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I do. Like whenever I have like I was in a rush, like I have like maybe I have like a class, and I don't have time to make a really complex remix, and but I still have to upload it. Whenever I was like, I have to like, oh no, I was going to class, but I also need to make like a remix and everything. The go-to things that I do is I just remix a nightcore song, because they're really simple. Like the structure itself is not that hard to recreate. So yeah, you guys can tell. If you go to like my channel right now, there's like a shit ton of nightcore remixes. That's just my excuse to not like to make simple earbreak remixes, and just not doing because of I want to make it, but I just want to do it because I have to. But yeah, Western songs you can do more copy and paste. Yeah, exactly. They're like, I think the thing is the difference between Western songs and like a Japanese song. I think Japanese song is a lot more complex because they focus on they don't really follow the same structure as Western song. Like there's a few Japanese song here and there that actually follow the same structure, but most of them is just very complex. They unnecessarily complex. That's the reason why I think I have the most fun remixing stuff from like a Vocaloid song because they're they're challenging, but they're also very satisfying to remix. You know, like if you manage to finish it, you're gonna have like the most satisfaction you can have because you actually managed to remix a song, a very complex song. Compared to like a Western song, I was gonna like I can remix a Western song in like 2 hours. So yeah, I can remix. Yeah, I think that's a different. That's a bit of different between stuff. Bro, which degree are you from? You're a weird familiar voice. I don't want to dox myself. I'm just gonna give a hint. Okay. Wait, do you actually? Nah. I don't want to dox myself, but I'm just gonna give you a hint. I study, and I live in the same area, not like an area, but the same region. I think that's why I call it. Yeah, I study and live in the same region. I live in the northern side of Malaysia. If you know which, there's only a few. I think there's only like a few states in northern Malaysia. So if you know it, you can guess which one. But I'm not gonna say it specifically. I don't want to dox myself. But yeah. Also, a bit of I think we can go to like the announcement now. Can we go to the announcement now? How long I've been streaming? I think I've been streaming for like half an hour. But if you have like any question you want to ask, if you're new here, hello, welcome. This is my second channel, emojis, that I used to. I think I changed this channel's name for like 10 times already. Like I changed this channel's name for like every month because I can't land on a good name for this channel. I think before it's called emojis alt, and then I just changed it into like some bullshit, and then I changed it back to emojis alt, and then I changed it to emojisu because I can't land on a very good name for this channel. I feel like I don't know if this is a good name for this channel yet, but I don't think I'm not thinking I can like. I don't think I will change this one, but I think I'm gonna stick with this one because yeah, I changed this channel name for like 10 times for the last 3 months because I can't land on like a good name for it. But yeah, this is my second channel. If you guys new here, if you this is the first time seeing me, then feel free to go to my main channel where you can watch some music, see some stuff that I make. I see that you're on the trend of debuting as vtuber. I don't know why. I think I said this a few streams before. I don't know which on my main channel or like on my second channel, but I don't want to brag, but I'm gonna say it. I technically the first Eurobeat producer who debuted as who actually streamed it every time using a VTuber model. I think Turbo done it before, but Turbo only streamed it for like a few times before us. But technically I'm the first one because I streamed way before Odyssey started his channel. I think not started his channel, he started streaming as a VTuber. But I think I might be wrong. I might be wrong, but I think I am. Don't clip me on that. Please don't clip me and send this to LDC. She's gonna be very pissed off. But yeah, it's just a joke. It's just a joke. I have a high school teacher, one of the degree. That's why you sounds very familiar. He's the best history teacher. Oh, nice. I think like from my region, you can actually hear it pretty well. If you listen to me speaking Malaysian, then you will know exactly which state I am. I saw this. It does that after you, by the way. Yeah. I think. Yeah, that's what I said. I think I'm technically the first Arabic producer that debuted as a VTuber. I don't know if Turbo actually count as VTuber, but yeah. If it is, then he is the first one. If he's not count, then I might be the first one. Yeah. So yeah, I've been struggling to find a good name for this channel for a while, because coming up with a with a channel name that sounds familiar but also sound distinct. I want to make like a channel that I just can call it like emojis 2, like I did before, but it doesn't sound very catchy, and it sounds like I'm trying to make like I'm trying to milk my main channel on my second channel, instead of like let it stand as a separate thing. But yeah. No, wait until Kesari does the same thing. I think if I gaslight him enough, if you gaslight him enough, if you go to his channel and then comment on every video for him to like stream it, I think he's gonna do it. Because it's gonna imagine the fun we're gonna have if like every Europe producer actually stream. Like, I think Turbo has streamed a few times before. Odyssey is actively streaming, and I've never seen Turbo actually stream for like a while now. So yeah, imagine if like all of us just stream and then we can play like shit and everything. It's gonna be pretty fun. But yeah, if you ask him enough, if you like spam on all of his video, I think he's gonna do it. No, I'm kidding. Well, yeah, I don't think I can do like I actually have like a few stream idea to like just collabing with people, especially with Arabic producers. You can join too if you want. But yeah, I actually plan to have like a few stream where I can play games with people before I just play games with myself. So hopefully I can interact with real people now. I can play games with real people. Yeah, Kasarsi is a good name. You know what? I think this channel was called Emojis CH for like Emojis, CH. CH means channel, right? But I just call it CH. But I think this channel that I'm streaming right now used to call Emojis CH, because like I said, I can't learn for like a good name for this channel, because I want to make it sound distinctive, but I also want to make it sound familiar. I want people just to read it and then know exactly that this is me. Instead of like, who the fuck is this guy, and then don't know who am I. But yeah, because I'm expecting a lot of people to come to this channel from like my main channel. So yeah, I want to make it sound distinctive, but also familiar with my main channel. Wait, okay. As a both European and VTuber lover, I fought with this. Yeah, hell yeah. Also, wait, I think this is a good time to do the announcement now. I've been wanting to do this. I don't know what to talk anymore. I don't know what to tell you guys about anymore. But yeah, I think this is a good time for the announcement. So the announcement is, yay! I'm gonna be live streaming every Saturday from now on, since I'm free from like college stuff. I can stream a lot more now. So yeah, live stream every Saturday. We're gonna play a lot of games together, a lot of games, a lot of things that we can do. I'm planning a lot of non-gaming videos too, like we're doing like a reviews and everything. But yeah, we're gonna be live streaming every Saturday. So Saturday, make sure your schedule is free on every Saturday, because I'm gonna be streaming. So yeah. So the reason why I picked Saturday is because if you guys actually notice it, but I upload my stuff on either Wednesday or Saturday. So I'm making like a schedule now that I'm gonna upload on my main channel as usual on Wednesday, and I'm gonna be live streaming on Saturday from now on. So yeah, we can play a lot of games. One thing I noticed from my past live stream before is I played games but I never finished it. So I think now that I can stream a lot more frequent now. I can actually finish a game live now. So yeah, that's the announcement. I hope you guys can join me whenever you guys have a free time. Yeah, I'm gonna do like a lot of new things together. We're gonna play a lot of game. We're gonna do a lot of non-game stuff also. I'm planning like a few reviews and everything. We can do like a tier list. I can rate stuff for you guys. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's free in this specific time. I'll check every single one of them. Yeah, I'm gonna stream around this time, around this. I'm gonna stream around, for me it's 9:30 p.m. on my time. I don't know on your guys' time, but yeah, I'm gonna stream around this time every Saturday. And the reason why I put star on it is because I don't know if I can, do it frequently. I'm gonna try to be consistent on the stream. I promise you. But yeah, I'll try to be consistent, as consistent as my main channel. I'm gonna try to be punctual every time. So yeah, cool. Yeah. So yeah, I also plan a lot of things to do. Like maybe we can do like a few streams that we can play together with with you guys, and then I can invite some people also. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, I think. So that's the announcement. Yeah, be sure to be here every Saturday because I'm gonna stream here. I'll try to be very, very consistent on this one. Hopefully I'm not that busy with my internship stuff. But yeah, I'm just gonna, my internship's gonna be around 3 months, and then after that I am free forever from uni stuff. But yeah, for the next 3 months, I think I'm gonna try to be as consistent as possible. I'm gonna try to be like, yeah, I'm just planning to do like do this frequently because I've been wanting to like be a live streamer for a while now. It's like one of my dreams as a kid. It's like play games on stream. Like you watch me, have people watch me play games on stream. So yeah, I can finally do that now. So yeah, that's the announcement. I'm sorry if I take too long to announce it. By the way, how's our project going? Yeah, I have like a project with this guy. I don't know how to. I still don't know how to pronounce your name, dude. Like, how do I pronounce your name? Should I say the FZMIC? What can I call you? I still don't know what to call you. We've been talking a lot of Discord, by the way, but yeah, I still don't know what to call you. What do I call you on stream? Yeah, I have a project with this guy right here. that I Yeah, I think Ludria also invited me for a collab a few months ago, but I was not okay. I will call you Fire for now on. So yeah, I also like I have like a few. I think Ludria also invited me for a collab a few months ago, but I can't do it because oh no, I was busy with uni stuff. But yeah, I'll try to ask her again. Maybe we can do a collab also. Yeah, you guys can expect a lot of collabs coming soon now that I'm free from college stuff. That like the reason why I don't do collabs during my time at uni, because I don't know if I can like commit to it, because unlike making songs with myself, I can do it whenever I'm free. But when you have a collab, you have to like follow each other's time, like you need to find a time to talk to them and everything. But if I do it just myself, then I can do it whenever I want. But no, now that I'm busy, free from uni stuff, I'm open up for a collab here and there. Maybe not frequently, but yeah, I'll try to collab with a lot of people. Maybe all of the things that all of the collabs that I've been rejecting for the last 3 years, I can do it now. Not 3 years, like a few months. Yeah. So yeah, that's exactly the announcement. Yep. All right. I think I'm not planning this to be. I don't plan this to be like a long stream. I just want to announce it. I'm also gonna announce it on my main channel also, so that people can subscribe on this channel. People can follow this channel. But yeah, I'm planning to like I'm planning to do something special on the whenever we hit 1,000 subs on this channel. Maybe we can do like a simple celebration, a thing. Maybe you guys can suggest me some stuff if you want. But yeah, we're currently in 700 subs on this channel, so yeah, hopefully we can reach 1,000 subs on this channel also. So yeah, I'm gonna announce this also on my main channel and also on this channel on community posts. So yeah. Okay, so now you can do some preview of your remix stuff. Ran a whole bar. I actually plan on that. That one is coming. That one's coming pretty soon. Maybe like a few weeks from now. I don't know, a few weeks. Maybe next week. I don't know. But yeah, ran the whole bar again. The one that I do like a DJ set. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I'm preparing some stuff to it. I'm still preparing stuff for it. I'm preparing some content, some stuff to do on it. Yeah, that DJ set is gonna come back. Don't worry about it. It's gonna come back. And I think also a few things that I used to do on my main channel, on the live stream, all the things that I did before is gonna come back. So yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so now you can do preview on your remix stuff. Actually, I don't have anything yet. You guys want to see? You guys want to see like stuff that I make? I can show you the thing that the new thing that I do on my music. If you want to, maybe like we can do like a few minutes of music production session. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I'll prepare it. Wait, I'm preparing for it. Need to move it. Share. Okay, we can do like a few minutes of music production session. I'm opening Caustic. Wait. So which remix you guys wanna see me preview? Maybe like I'm not gonna preview the upcoming stuff because I don't do anything for it yet. But yeah, I can preview like a few things maybe. Wait, I don't know which remix I want to show you guys. Wait, I can show you guys the Trillium remix. I actually have something to it I can talk about. Wait. Okay, I can change the screen now. Wait, where's me? Wait. Okay, I'm not prepared for this yet. I guess, I'm not expecting to show you guys this screen yet. Okay. Wait. Alright. There's a few things I want to show you guys. The thing is, this Trillium remix, I actually don't plan this at all. Like, I didn't I know that this song actually was pretty famous on TikTok, and I hear it the first time I hear it is on Instagram. So yeah, the reason why I do this song is because I keep hearing it on reels and everything. I think it's pretty catchy. It's not, when I first make it, I don't really expect it to sound good as Eurobit, but yeah, apparently it sounds good. And I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna turn down the volume a little bit so you guys can, so I don't blast your ear out. So yeah, this, as you guys already know, the drop. This part, not this part, this part actually. I'm gonna skip for it. Yeah, this one, this part right here. This one took me like 3 hours just to find the exact sound of this, because I don't want to just rip it out from like the original song, because it's not gonna sound good and then it's gonna sound low quality and everything. But I spent like 3 hours just to find the sample of this, and it apparently came from like a very old hardstyle sample pack that I found on YouTube, and then I need to download it using the Wayback Machine, because that's how old it is. It's not available anymore. Is that right? Yeah. But the reason why many people use this, how people get this, is they just rip out from like songs and everything. But I get this from like the original sample pack. They actually have this sound. So I just cut it up to make it sound smaller, to make it, I think I EQ it so that it doesn't have any low frequencies. I cut the lower, so yeah, it doesn't bother with the bass. So yeah, it took me 3 hours just to find that sample, the original sample. That's why it sounds so clean, And then I panned it a bit to one to the right and one to the left, so it sounds more interesting. Other than so you get this. Oh. yeah, that hard tech part, I think is just a simple hardstyle kick. I think just as a I think that's yeah, it's this kick and then layer on top of this. Wait, it's the regular kick, but layered on top of this. Wait, which one? Is it this one? No, it's not this one, but I think this one. Wait, yeah, this one. So you said they just have the worst. It's not like the worst version of it. I think most of them. I don't think like all of them just rip everything out. But if you listen to like a I think some people actually like found that sample and then just put it on like a newer sample pack. But the one that I found actually came from the original sample pack that have this OG sound. But I think if you go to YouTube and you search up like hard tech sample pack, that sound's gonna come out. That sound is gonna the original sound is gonna be in there because they recompile it and then put it in that you know sample pack. But yeah, I managed to found the original sample pack that have this sound. Is that the bass or the kick? That is actually the bass part. Yeah, I just take the hardstyle kick and then I cut the front. It's supposed to have like a kick here, like a kick, and then the bass is gonna be behind it. But I just cut the front, so I have like just the bass part, and then I layer the kick that I played earlier with this. This one is for the second part, I think. I use on the second part. So it sounds like this. I actually EQ the hearts the no, not this one. The bass on the hardstyle bass a bit. So I EQ it. I cut the low off so that it can be layered on top of this bass, the typical bass that I use on my Eurobeat. Yeah, that's how I do it pretty much. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Yeah, looks a lot more advanced than I thought it would be. Yeah, I think it's just on the detail stuff that it looks a lot more advanced. But if you listen to it, it looks more simple. It's not that you know advanced, I think. But yeah, it's pretty straightforward. I think it's not that hard to do. But yeah, it does a lot. Sounds a lot more advanced than you actually hear. But yeah, that's just how I do it, pretty much. Yeah, that's the remix that I think pretty um out of ordinary for me because I don't really do a lot of remixes that have you know um hard tech elements or to it. So yeah, pretty cool. So I don't know if I've done other remixes before that actually have something cool to it. I like the stuff I usually do is just repeat the whole thing you did on music production stream. Yeah. If you like copy the whole thing that I did on my music production stream, you can get exactly the sound that I do on my daily basis, because that's exactly how I do it most of the time. You clearly have a talent, bro. I envious as hell. Yeah, I think when people say that is talent, I think only like 20% of it is talent. The rest of it is just, hard work, because I've been doing this. I've been making music for since I was 15. So I'm still not good enough to some standards, but I think I've done pretty well. But yeah, it's not actually. I might say it's a bit talent, but most of it is a lot more hard work than talent. If you work a lot, if you know do stuff repeatedly and consistently, you can be better than me. You know, I can do this because I've been making like hundreds of remixes. I have like 300 remixes on my main channel. So yeah, it might sound advanced, but I can show you. This is like a pretty simple stuff. It's not that. It's not It's not really rocket science. Yeah, I think that's one of my remixes that I. What what else? What remixes did I think actually sounds different from usual. Can you show the Doobie cat loving project file? Wait, I can maybe I can find it. Um, Doobie. I can show the cat loving one because I think Doobie is copyrighted. I don't want this string to get copyright. Maybe I can show you the cat loving one. I don't know which one. I have like 1,000 of project files in here. No, cat loving, yeah. This one was done a while ago, I think. I've done this a while ago, so the mix is gonna be shit. You know this EQ? I've used to do this a lot, but apparently when I get a good headphones, this thing actually sounds shit as fuck. This EQ thing. And now I just keep it as it is. I just keep it flat like this. But back then I used to like crank the shit up like this, because the old headphone that I use didn't really have a good high end on it, so I thought this normal, so I just crank everything on the production phase. You know, it sounds good. It sounds bad. That's what I'm gonna say. But for me at this time, this sounds fire. See what see what I mean? It sounds so loud. It's so unnecessarily loud. This was done for like I don't know, like a year ago, I think. Oh, this one is pretty special. I rarely use this, but yeah. This one I actually use this. This is like a acid thing. It actually follows the bass pattern, I think. Yeah, I programmed it to sound like to follow the bass pattern. And then I think I actually pan it. I use auto pan to pan it left and right. I use this one. So yeah, it's pretty unusual for me to use. yeah, so the vocal part I actually struggle. I remember actually struggling to clean the vocal for this song because it is, if you work on like a vocaloid song before, you know that the vocal is really hard to clean up because if you use like the one that I use, the website they use, they usually cut up, thought they actually thought the vocal actually a part of the instrument, so they actually cut out a bit of the frequency from the vocal. But yeah, I struggle a lot with this. What did you use there, bro? Riser. I just use this typical one thing, the one that I usually use. Yeah, this one. This one actually I recorded it myself actually. This one Riser 150 BPM. I actually record this myself. I used to use this. Wait, I can close up this project file. I used to make my riser like this. I use the subsynth and then I change it to white noise. So you have this sound. And then I put a low pass filter on it. And then when I, open up just put it somewhere. And then I automate it from down. Oh, wait. This is pattern. And then I put it all the way here. Wait, I can choose. Put it here. Put it here. This is how I used to I used to make my riser. Wait. Wait, it sounds like that. But yeah, you get what I mean. That's exactly how I make my riser. I didn't use any other riser, I think. One that sounds like beat riser but sidechain. Okay. Well, I think I use. Oh, this one. Yeah, this one get it from like it's this one, I think. Yeah, I get this one from like I don't remember where I get it. I think I get it from like an old project file I used to download on YouTube, I think. And I found this riser and then I thought this sounds cool, so I saved it. So I called it this one is called DM Uplifter. I don't know where sample pack came from. I just rip it off from like a project file that I found. Yeah, you want it? Yeah, I can send you on Discord this one. Yeah, this one is supposed to be around 128 and then I speed it up to 150, I think. 165 for this one. Yeah, it used to be 128 on this one. Yeah, this is the riser. I think I used this a lot back then, but now I didn't really use it that much anymore. I don't know why, but yeah, it sounds cool, but yeah, I don't really use this anymore. Use this riser much anymore. I just use the beep thing and the white noise stuff before. But yeah, the fun fact, this is actually I recorded this one myself. This one I made it myself. I didn't take it from any sample pack. I just made it myself. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the part, I think. The cat loving one is the one that I struggle the most is the vocal, I think. Because it unlike like, typical English song, the vocal is vocaloid, so yeah, it's pretty hard to extract the vocal from the original song. You can hear exactly why I put a lot of reverb onto it. The reason why I put a lot of reverb is just to mask the fact that the vocal sounds choppy as fuck. This is without the reverb. It sounds a lot better with reverb and delay on it. Yeah, that's the cat living project file. I think I can show you guys the final one, the one that I think sounds, I think, the most distinct remix that I've ever made. The one that I think take a lot of effort, but also sounds really good is my Uma in America, I think. Where's my, yeah, this one. This remix, I'm actually proud of it because it sounds so good, because I didn't expect it to sound that good, but yeah, it apparently sounds so good unexpectedly. How about using other programs like Ableton to extract, import, and import? Yeah, I can use that. I used to use that, but I used to use like a Isotope RX7, I think. That's what it called. But it takes a lot of effort to it. Like, so I'm not that. I'm not that. I'm too lazy for that. So I just chuck it onto like a vocal extractor that I found on Google, and then just go with it. So yeah, the Uma in America remix actually pretty cool because it sounds different from my previous remixes. Let me show you guys this one. Yeah, that stadium part, that really, this part actually, Turbo actually said to me that he really loved this part because it sounds so good. Like, you doesn't expect an Eurobeat to have like a very stadium feel to it, but I'm I somehow managed to make it sounds good because I didn't expect it to sound that good. If you guys want to hear the drum part, for the I call it the stadium part, this part, the stadium clap. Yeah, I actually put like a crowd sound to it to make it sound more like an actual stadium thing. But yeah, this one actually, both of this came from like Kashmir sample pack. Both of these sounds from Kashmir. This one's like a orchestral thing that sounds like a huge drum that they used to use in stadium. So yeah, I put a little bit of reverb into this so that it sounds a lot more massive. And then the clap also. I also put a reverb on this clap to make it sounds more massive. I didn't actually layer. I can just layer the clap to make it sounds more full, but you know I just like how it sounds. Yeah. When you play it, you can hear the stadium feel to it. Yeah, that's the part. Kashmir, so it means you paid. Yeah, I think I have like a volume 1, Kashmir volume 1, 2 and 3, but the one that I use the most is volume 1 because I think Kashmir, Sound of Kashmir volume 1 is like the goated, one of the best sample pack there is, because there's a lot of sounds that you can use to it, that you can use even for like Eurobeat. You can use a lot of sound from that sample pack in Eurobeat. So yeah, I use a lot of volume 1, Kashmir volume 1, volume 2. I think I only use some vocal part on volume 2, On volume 3, I just, I barely use it. Wait, how did you do the toms in PPP remix? Okay. PPP. PPP remix. Yeah, this one. Yeah, can turn down the volume a bit. Yeah, this one also different also because I managed to like put a hardstyle part to it, a hardstyle element to it for some reason. So you want to hear the tom part? I think this is the tom part. Wait, it is a simple tone pattern that I always use. I think I use this one a lot. Yeah, I use this one a lot. I think this is like on like 50% of my remixes. I use this one. It sounds so good. Yeah, that's the tom part. Yeah, this one I actually like this one, this part, because I actually put a lot of effort on this one. This digital part, I call it this the 8-bit part. You automate the toms tune different. Yeah, I think I did, but yeah, most of the time I just use this pattern for my tom. I think yeah, this is for the tune. Okay, I made a mistake on this one because usually for the tom part, I actually made a mistake. I think I get what you say now. I usually I managed to usually yeah, this one's supposed to be on this one. So I get what you mean now. What because why it sounds different. I didn't notice it before. I think I made a mistake. Yeah, this one is supposed to be this one. This one is supposed to be this one. Yeah. Yeah, I made that mistake, I think. But yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good, right? Yeah, I made a mistake. Now that you actually pointed it out, I actually didn't never notice it at all. I thought it sounds good. I thought it was the correct one. So yeah, this is the digital part, the digicore. So how I made this one is, I think this is just a typical kick. I think. Yeah, this is just like a very basic kick. I'm gonna show you guys how you do it. We can go to like, yeah. Let's say that we have this kick right here. What I do, I just put like a bit crusher on it. Yeah, that's really what I did. And then adjust it a bit so sound. A little bit of jitter in it. Dap. Yeah, put it down. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. Literally how I did it. This 8-bit part. This one actually came from like a sample pack that I found. About I think it's an actual 8-bit sample pack. And then I found this one, I just cut it up. Not this one. This one. This sounds pretty cool. This one is also like a regular clap, but I did the same thing. I just bit crush it, so it sounds like more 8-bit style. Semantic, shout out to the strongest email spammer that gives out free sample packs. Yeah. I actually unsubscribed to those guys a long time ago. Yeah. The whole pattern itself sounds pretty cool. and then you play it. It sounds amazing. Yeah, also I think I record like on a separate project file. I record like a thing, 8-bit thing, and I put it here. Yeah, this one also cool too. The silent part here. Yeah, this one actually came from like a Sonic video game, I think. I don't know if what video game this sound effect came from, but it came from the same sample pack as this one. Because, you know, this is like a sound from like video game and then they record it and make it a sample pack. This is like you get a coin thing. It's pretty cool. So how I make that kick that you hear, it's actually just the regular kick. This one, but I turn down the punch, so it sounds like this. So that's just how we do it. Yeah, I think that's a cool part on that remix because it's a bit different from what I usually do. Yeah, it's Sonic collecting rings. Yeah, I think that's what it is. So yeah, my back. So I think that's pretty much it. The stuff that I can show you guys. Maybe we can do like a proper music production streams in the future. And yeah. Let's gonna copy those next time. Yeah. Good luck on that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Wait, I want to change this screen back to here. Your favorite remix is Erika, I don't know. It's amazing. Nice. I also love that remix also. That remix that sounds is pretty popular too. Like it's like one of my favorite Eurodance track. I don't know if it's categorized as Eurodance, but it sounds so good. It's also one of my favorite too, the original one. Yeah. Wait. Hydrate myself. So yeah, I think that's all I can show you guys. So yeah, I think it's been like an hour. I think it's almost 3 hours of stream. Thank you so much for coming, all of you guys. Thank you for staying with me. Thank you for hearing me yapping. I know it can be pretty boring, just hear me yapping most of the time. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the stream. Also, don't forget the announcement that we have here. We're gonna be streaming every week, starting from today. I think, yeah, starting from today, I'm gonna be streaming every Saturday. So be sure to be there. I hope you guys can make it. I hope you guys can be here. We can do a lot of things together. So yeah, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Wait. What Okay, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. Something just flew into my nose. Minecraft stream next time? I think so. It's coming, it's coming. I need to re-download my Minecraft. I uninstalled my Minecraft a few days ago. I think a few last month I uninstalled my Minecraft so that I can play Forza. But yeah, I think Minecraft is coming. Minecraft stream also coming. Yeah, we can do a lot of things. Bye bye. Thank you.